Welcome to Geology and Our Environment. I'm Dr. Mabry Gabordi Calhoun. I'm going to be your instructor for this course, and we need to go ahead and dive right in. The first thing that I would like for you to do is to make sure that you have a copy of the textbook. You can get an ebook online for around $50. To use throughout the course, so that's a great option, and that allows you to get it right away. This is my cat Sadie behind me in a rare quiet moment where my daughter is asleep. So once you get the book, then go ahead and start to look through the material in this course, and I'm going to talk you through what you need to do this week. This is also in the announcement, so if you prefer to read, then go ahead and read through it. What you need to do once you have the book, and the book is Environmental Geology. We're using the 11th edition by Carla Montgomery. If you have an older edition of the book, that's absolutely fine. I've worked from older versions of the book, and they're very good. So if you can get a cheaper, older version, you go right ahead and do that. All right, once you get the book, the next thing that you need to do is read through the course introduction. And that talks you what our outline will be every week, what our main concepts are going to be, and then complete your academic integrity agreement. So make sure you do those things, and then dive into the module for week 1. So under the module, it asks you to do your 3-paragraph introduction. You need to do that by Wednesday so that we can report that for attendance purposes, and so that I can get to know each of you, which I will enjoy doing. And then take a look at your learning materials. And in that, I've put together a week 1 lecture, and that talks you through the topics and how all of this is going to be connected in the course. So I would really recommend, as soon as you've done your introduction discussion board, go ahead and look at that mini lecture and use it to kind of place yourself within the course. Then go back to the module and read through your overview, your learning outcomes, and your learning materials, and then hopefully you will have the book. So once you take a look at those things, then go to your discussion board. And you are going to, in your week 1 discussion, you are going to write about a resource. Before you do, you need to go to your discussion board and post to select that resource. Your discussion board walks you through how to do this, but select it and make sure you have it on the discussion board before you start doing all of your research, because I would hate for you to start researching one and then find out that other people have selected it and you can't do it. So make sure that you go ahead and do that. Okay, so under the week 1 module, you have written your introduction, you've watched the mini lecture, you've looked through the overview, learning materials, and learning outcomes, and then you have selected your resource. Okay, so in your discussion board, you select your resource. Then you work your way through the textbook for the reading. And I would recommend skimming it over first, then going back and reading it in more depth so that you can complete your assignments. Okay, so first just look and see what's there, and then going back in more depth to do those. Make sure you submit your initial discussion board post by Wednesday at midnight. And once you've got all that done, then turn your thoughts to your fact sheet. You're going to be looking at geologic resources that are mined in your area. So take a look at your fact sheet, start working on that. And the last assignment this week will be some questions. So you will watch a Ring of Fire video, which I love. It's pretty fun video, but it also really gets the concepts from your plate tectonics, volcanoes, and earthquakes chapter. So these 3 chapters are summed up really, really nicely in the video. So take a look at the video, answer the questions, and after you submit those answers, you're going to keep them because next week you're going to use those answers to write your discussion board. Okay, so we'll walk through everything that you need to submit one more time, because in order to be successful in this course, you really have to stay on top of things. 5 weeks is not a lot of time to get it done, but it's absolutely doable, and it will help you really focus and stay on track. Everything that we're doing will gear us up for our final project and our final discussion boards. So again, what you need to do and turn in, you're going to complete your academic integrity agreement. You're going to write your 3-paragraph introduction discussion. You're going to select your geologic resource and then write your initial discussion board post. Then you will write your fact sheet. You'll watch the Ring of Fire video and submit your questions. And then finally, you're going to respond to all of your peers in your discussion board post. Okay? If you have any questions, please email me. We can set up a conference or we can work through email to make sure that you feel comfortable and understand what's expected of you. And throughout the course, we're going to be going out and looking at things in your community a lot. So I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you enjoy getting to learn about the geology all around you, how you use the resources around you, and how we all impact the environments around us. All right, I look forward to working with you all this semester.